It's toy time! Today we'll be reviewing this toy. Now, if you want to be the first to get your hands on all new toys from around the world, including Japan, China, Asia, from Hot Toys to Sideshow Toys to TF Source to BigBadToyStore.com and more, make sure to go to the link in the description below. It's very important because that's where you can get your brand new toys from, and that's where I got a lot of my stuff from as well. Hi guys, welcome to my art studio. I'm toy aficionado and comic book artist Greg White from BeyondComics.tv.
Hold on to your spandex, Gotham City.
This guy wants to draw you in his comic book.
That is dope. I love that idea. Oh my god.
Because there's a new superhero in town.
Look that way. Oh.
And her name is Coco.
So here's the official printed copy of Gekido #1 that you are in.
Oh, cool. How long can I hold this pose?
Ice loves Coco on E!
Comic book man. I'm being outjaded.
Oh my god, this place is amazing. This is exactly why I do what I do. I do like comic books and artwork and things like that, drawing and writing and stuff.
You're an artist and writer?
Howard 100 News Spotlight.
I've been drawn into a comic book.
It's an honor comic book geeks around the world dream about, having their likeness drawn into the pages of a comic book. Now, Stern Show executive producer Gary Delabate can say he's been sketched.
I make an appearance in a comic book. I'm in more of like an independent comic book.
Gary recently met Greg White, who draws comic books.
Hey man, I want to draw you in a comic, so he asked me to send him some pictures.
This particular comic book, I'd be psyched if that was me.
You'll be able to see Gary in the upcoming issue of Gekido #1 from Beyond Comics. It will be released at New York Comic Con on October 11th. Lisa G., Howard 100 News.
Before we get started, I just want to give a big shout out to our sponsors and all of our supporters. Thanks so much for keeping comics and toys alive. It's been a dream come true for me to be able to work in comic books and now in reviewing toys. And before we begin, I only have one rule for you new collectors out there. They're not called dolls, they're called action figures. And if anybody gives you a hard time out there, make it clear that Greg White endorses and says, we are not pack rats, we are collectors. Let's get started. Here it is, guys, the 18.5-inch tall Henry Cavill as the Man of Steel Superman, and it is freaking awesome. I'm serious, I really love this. The texture and the feel of this figure and the posability, the likeness. I mean, seriously, Neca Toys, boy, have they outdone themselves. Their new line is called Real Toys by Neca. They've been doing the Avenger 18.5-inch tall figures, and now they have right here before your eyes this knockout, beautiful, posable Henry Cavill as Superman, the Man of Steel action figure, and it is truly breathtaking. The texture and fabric of the cape is beautiful. I don't even know where to begin, but it's almost like a nice little satin on the inside, and on the outside a nice kind of almost like a very slightly flocked texture on the outside of the cape. The detail, if you can just see this, my God, I mean, it's knockout. All the little texture on the body, and it's just amazing. This kind of barbed wire texture on the suit is just beautiful, and the posability is great, which I'll show you in a second. It has tons of articulation. Highly recommend getting this figure, roughly about $79. Really, really great stuff. So here you really can see the size comparison of the 6-inch Superman Man of Steel figure compared to this massive 18.5-inch figure right here. I mean, it is just knockout just to see this. I mean, it's huge. It's just huge. So you can see my hand here, you know, versus over here. It's just an amazing figure. So here we're going to start showing some of the flexibility of this amazing figure. And you can see right over here, complete full head rotation. It's knockout. I really do love this figure. And if you could just feel how rough the texture is, it's great. It is lacking the metallic aspect that the suit has in the film, though it does have a slight metallic feel in little kind of glittery moments throughout this little textured pattern of the barbed wire in the blue, but not in the red. Again, very, very posable, wrist joint, very, very nice. Again, the cape is just beautiful. I mean, this is like just such a knockout looking, beautiful cape. So you see this rotation here. I love this like rotation right here in the torso is just knockout. Really, really, really makes the figure. Rotation here, beautiful rotation in the legs. Again, the cuts, double joints in the knees, that's always a favorite of mine personally. Nice rotation by the boots, so the joint's hidden in there. You can bend over here the toes, the ankles bend up and down, and they swivel, which is great as well. So you have a nice little swivel. It doesn't go side to side, but that's all right. This is a real knockout figure. I'd like to go find my old Spider-Man figure that I think it was that Marvel had made, Toy Biz, I think, at the time, who had produced this giant 19-inch Spider-Man figure, but it would nicely go together with it. Again, seeing this figure, it is just really, really beautiful. You can see the back as well, and the detail is just as beautiful on the back. You can really see that nice knockout detail there. Looks really, really good. One of the things too that I think you might want to enjoy about this figure, I mean, look at that. That's just a beautiful figure, right? Let's just take this real quick here and show you next to some of my other figures this really nice comparison of the size here. So yeah, just seeing the Superman over here with the Iron Man and the Captain America giant size ones, you know, seeing him next to the Terminator figure looks really cool. I mean, I love it. I just think it looks great. So I really love these figures. It's really nice, and we'll do one final comparison. Also note that Superman comes with an extra pair of hands. Yeah, check it out. That is the Enter Bay Batman Begins Dark Knight figure with the Neca Real Toys Superman Man of Steel. Nice little comparison shot over here. I think this looks pretty cool to see them side by side in honor of the upcoming Batman versus Superman Man of Steel, or Man of Steel versus Batman, depending on how they title it. I wonder if it'll be called Man of Steel versus Dark Knight, or vice versa, or Superman versus Batman. It'd be interesting to see how they do it. I had heard that Zack Snyder has officially cast Ben Affleck to play Batman. I have a review on that and my thoughts, and I'd like your thoughts on it as well. So definitely comment and watch the review, and we'll talk to you guys soon. So over here you can see my custom-made Christopher Reeve 19.5-inch, almost 20-inch Superman figure. Actually, I think it is 20-inch. And compared to the Henry Cavill Man of Steel figure, it's real nice. I'll just pull them down here so you can see them kind of side by side. I thought this would look nice. And again, I love this this figure. It's great. To me, nothing compares to Christopher Reeve, but I would have loved to see, you know, the impossible happen, which would have been Christopher Reeve wearing this suit. That would have been awesome. But again, it's just really fun to see them together. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more Toy Time with me, Greg Wyke, and make sure to tell your friends, and please subscribe. Just hit that subscribe button. Really appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Let me know your feedback. Make sure to click the subscribe button for the newest toys and reviews. See you next time. And my own original creation based on my comic books, Ray the Dactyl and Codename Justice, and of course Aikido, which is our new comic book that's out right now on our website, beyondcomics.tv, starring Coco from Iceland's Coco with Ice-T, and Adrian Curry, winner of America's Next Top Model, as well as Gary Dell'Abate from the Howard Stern Show. So log on to Beyond Comics and check it out. Also follow us on Twitter at Beyond Comics. Hope to see you guys soon. You can appear in our comic books, live action films, or do a voiceover for one of our cartoons and be immortalized forever just by entering the contest below.
We turned supermodel Coco into a hero, and next it could be you.
For more details, or click on one of the links below for our contest raffle. And yes, you or your family, your kids, yourself, anybody can actually win and be immortalized in our upcoming comic books based on my character over here. Ravendactyl, or Codename Justice, which can also be seen in our Comic-Con limited edition exclusive comic book called Gekido vs. Codename Justice by Brendan Wilson and myself. Also look for Gekido #1 coming soon. Anyway, good luck, hope you win, and stay tuned for more updates at BeyondComics.tv. To enter the contest, once again, the website is BeyondComics.tv.
To get Greg White and Brandon Wilson's new comic book, Gekido, featuring Coco as a superhero, just go to BeyondComics.tv to order your exclusive limited edition, signed, original copy. That's BeyondComics.tv to order.